Who is this guy? Who is the guy who made this war happen? Veterans is my favorite holiday of all. Our friend, General Washington, was the first president, as we all know, who illustrated all states' capital and country with respect. Some above all, appears to be freedom and gratitude around the world. As of today, it's an important day to talk nothing but our country. This has relationships with all our part. America, where little dreams, throughout big ones, come true.
Your mother has a beautiful soul and a wonderful heart. That didn't stop me from loving your mother, no way. Son, we love you from the very beginning. And I could not change that. Son, when I was around your age, I met your mother's eyes for the very first time becoming a soldier. She herself alone protect our country over 9 years now. I cannot believe she gone terrific when I seen her style, it's like a miracle. But for you, it's an angel coming from your mother's spirit. I wanted you to succeed in learning how to speak man-to-man skills. Your mother and I want great process to start on your job and life. But as far as I'm concerned with your mother, I wouldn't change a thing.
Does this mean I'm part of the military?
What do you mean?
If I'm part of Mom's creation, which I am, Mom would think that I would be successful on being a soldier the way to be just like her. I wanted to express myself on being a soldier.
Well, son, it takes practice and effort. Challenging all of your knowledge will be difficult as you go forward. As long as you forever who you are, I'm fine with that.
So can I succeed?
Travis, Joey, Michigan. You can succeed however you want to succeed. It's part of our goal in life, and as for you, my son, you are just the way I'm looking for. Starting now, you will learn how to succeed whatever you like. When your mother gets back from camp, you are ready to succeed your first impression.
I'm here. Samantha, Michigan, reporting for duty.
You may at ease. How have you been, darling?
It was tough. I wanted to see our son.
Hi, Mom.
How is my beloved son?
I'm fine. We was talking all about you.
I'm glad you did.
And how about you?
It was fine.
Veterans Day is around the corner, so I got a surprise for you until then.
You're such a sweetheart, Travis. Thank you. Timothy, may I have a word with you?
What's wrong?
I'm so glad that you're back, Mom, but I'll be in my room if you need me.
That's my boy.
How is practice coming?
It was fine. I wasn't done coaching the students until you got back here.
Let me guess, did one of your basketball students mess with you again?
You know what? I was going to go back to the gym to teach these kids a lesson.
What does Travis mention about me?
He says he wanted to be just like you.
Oh, really?
I think he's the best son than all of us. I think he knows what he's doing.
Wow, I never knew he could do it so brave.
I told him becoming a soldier takes time and effort. It's not always easy in their real world.
That's true.
Remember your father took you to your first military school.
I remember, Tim. I remember how.
You served and protected this country like it was before the first president.
It's my job to keep my family safe. What would I do without you?
I have no clue, but if you got me as long as I got you, Travis will be a perfect icon on Earth.
Good to know. Your father's heading to the gym coaching. Hey, are you okay?
I'm just worried you are going to have a hard time.
Nothing is like being in the military. It's my duty.
So having a hard time means you work to serve this country alone?
Of course, and I will not let that get to us downhill.
Do you used to take care of me while you're in trouble?
Travis, I will always be with you anytime. You're my angel. Besides, family is always goes first.
I love you, Mom, but whatever happens, I'll be with God's hope.
You know, if you really want to be a soldier, I could take your advice to somewhere.
That dimension, I'm not in school.
I know, but I need to show you something though.
Okay, what are we going to? Mom. Mom? Mom, are we there yet?
We're almost there.
Lieutenant.
Captain Phillips, sir, reporting for duty.
Hello there.
You bring a kid to work day.
Yes, sir.
You may at ease. Explain this situation immediately.
Son, this is Captain Sir Roger Phillips. Captain, this is my son, Travis, that I was mentioned to you about.
It's nice to meet you, Terrence.
I'm here because my son needs to be a soldier for our community. But since you are here, can you figure out how to suggest one?
Oh, why do you ask? Terrence, Lieutenant, follow me please. This is the free equipment for every kid in town. If Terrence himself is soldier, he has to go to the military academy.
Wait a minute, do you say academy?
Yes, I've said it. Every kid involves learning and training from start to finish, up to 0 level and to professional, no strings attached.
Mom, can I?
Absolutely, son. You're my boy. I'm not stopping you. Thank you for the interests, but my beloved son accepted your offer.
You don't have to appreciate me. It is your choice, Lieutenant.
But I wanted to let you know my son's only 10 years old. Could he be in it?
That is a good age to start learning. Kids under 6 or older could join this program. You guys totally fine.
Okay, Captain. When do I get started on this journey?
We'll start Sunday, taking your first ever military training, 8 a.m. sharp, not a day to lose, not a minute after.
Yes, sir.
My father once told me that if I can do anything as long as I'm forever who I am, I'll do it brave. Before the military academy, I wasn't in school. Thankfully, my mother gave me hope something special and so be it. For a long time with advance, I can do anything.
So let me get this straight. Your father's a coach and your mother's a soldier.
Of course, they're both great at teaching.
Maybe you should go back to the military.
Are you insane? Ever since my father died, I just started running away from the academy for some bad reputation.
I know, you told me, and maybe we should get through of this, together.
It's already too late for mistakes.
What would your mother has to say with you running away from your favorite dream place?
I don't know. But as long as I know that my mother's disappeared, I miss her very much.
I'm sure that she'll misses you too. You got to move on with your life anytime now.
I know.
Who is it?
It's Doug. Hello?
Hey Travis, I wanted to check in. How's everything?
It was good. I'm just sitting with Lucy downtown.
Oh, I'm glad you're alright. My wife and kids headed to the baseball game for a while. I almost done finishing the dishes while they're away.
Good to know, although I wanted to ask you something.
Anything you need.
Do you ever in your life went to the military?
Military? I mean, I went to the military academy, if that's what you're asking.
About that, you was there, remember?
I was there. I might have seen your face. What was that guy who's a general for that building?
I think his name was Captain Roger Phillips.
Roger Phillips? I know that person.
Lucy, was that you?
We both know what was going on. I know him than anybody else. I was the youngest one to qualify the academy.
You can't be serious.
This isn't a game. Remember I said we can be different on many things? That was just a beginning. One way or another, we got to see the general, captain, together.
Before we settle this, Chris, Ben, and Joanne need to hear this in person. We should get going. Head to the park immediately. We're having a little meeting. Sounds good.
I hear you loud and clear. I'll see you all there. Bye.
I guess we're going to the park to have a little meeting.
The park is not far. Let's walk on foot. Hi everyone. Today is the day to talk nothing deeper than a little meeting. Sadly, as such as Alex, he went on a vacation for a month. So, we're discussing about this military. Raise your hand if you've been to the military academy before.
I was the worst one on this list. People nearby called me Danger Chris, the way I was acting funny. When I first started smoking, General gave me 2 choices, leave the academy or stop being a baby. I'd failed every last mission, so I chose to leave. So then I was expelled from it. What a long story.
I haven't been to the academy.
Me either.
I went to the academy for my father. He'd passed away of a stroke, right after I started the military academy. My father was a great officer.
My grandparents both went to the military. So I went the academy for their support.
I feel the same way as Doug when I lost my father of pneumonia. My mother was the only soldier in my family. She was disappeared during the War of France. It was awful.
Travis, I think we all understand our differences on what's between good and evil, but between man and woman, most 24% of both had to leave military academy because of lost lives like you. Do anybody got that feeling before?
I don't know what happened with that part.
I stopped the academy by the general for no reason.
I have no clue.
Oh my God, it's the people from the military. Hello, this is Benjamin from Michigan's Park. How can I help you? Of course. What, are you serious? All right. Okay. Okay. Okay, someone will let you know immediately. Have a nice day, sir. Goodbye. Travis, I got some bad news. All three of you guys going to the military meeting General Roger Phillips.
I knew this wasn't good as I thought it would be.
But we haven't signed anything.
What would I tell my wife about this?
You have got to be kidding me right now?
Lucky I'm not in it.
I'm sorry, but this is what I've been told. Be ready for that.
Okay, I guess we're the helpers.
Ten Hut Lieutenants.
Ten Hut.
You may at ease. For those who don't know me so far, I am General Roger Phillips and part of Captain over 19 years. Today, this is your first training as we go forward. You will do as I say, when I say it or what I say it. Do I make myself clear here?
Yes, sir.
That's more like it. So without further ado, I demand you all to do 20 push-ups immediately. Terrence Joey, Michigan, I should have known. Running away from the military, aren't we?
This was
No talking during the exercise. Enough. All right, it's now time for sit-ups. Go. Keep doing a great work. Well, welcome back to my territory, Mr. Runaway. Don't die on me, you all. Keep up the pace.
I hate this guy.
Well, that makes one of us.
Hey, no talking. Well done, all of you. I didn't expect half of you to finish the race alone, but I like it for now. We'll continue our journey first thing tomorrow morning, but until then, get some rest. Good night, Lieutenants.
Good night,
sir.
I can't believe we're in the military.
I can't stand that guy. He could be cruel to people before.
If you think captains are monsters, think again. He's not that dangerous.
What do you know about the general?
I went to the academy when I was a kid. I was the first one who has ever passed this military academy. I know what I'm talking about. I'm Kathy, by the way.
Well, Kathy, don't let that fool you.
I love your accent. Is that British?
Yes, Kathy.
We should get ready to sleep. I'll make a bed. It was nice meeting you, Kathy.
Yes, of course.
All of you should be ready for the next day.
Good night, man.
What brings you two here in this military?
It's classified.
Oh, good to know.
Good morning, Lieutenants.
Good morning, sir.
Today we're continuing this journey, but before we start this morning routine, each of you tell me 4 things. What do you first start when you do your routine? Kathy, go.
Clean your tent.
Good. Second step.
Eat a protein breakfast.
Excellent. Third step.
Do 20 push-ups and 20 sit-ups.
Amazing. And last step?
Brush your teeth.
Try again. What is the last step we do?
Meet Asia.
Am I speaking native language to you? Try again.
Cleaning your shoes.
Wrong answer. Do 60 push-ups immediately. Someone tell me the last thing we do.
Get any equipment you need for safety.
Thank you, Terrence. Those 4 steps are important in our environment, especially for safety. When you guide those 4 things, you will get used to them more seriously. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
All right, moving on. Run a mile without Lieutenant Fat Griffin. Go. Pick up the pace, people. Great job, lieutenants. You guys can take a break for today. You got that?
Yes, sir.
Now, since it has been settled, get out of here. I'll see you again tomorrow. We got a lot of work to do, gentlemen. Do not stop.
That was a fun ride.
Maybe General wasn't so bad after all.
I was right about one thing, captains and generals like him are not monsters, they're just protecting the community.
Let me get this straight. Is Roger Phillips a captain or a general?
He's both.
You have got to be kidding me. Kathy, I know you are an ineligible person, but what actually brings you here in this camp?
If I'm being honest, I was running away from my father, had no home and no mother. Obviously, my father was an alcoholic and I didn't get to know my mother, once they both got divorced. When I decided to be independent, a few years flew by. And that's where General Phillips made me do great on everything. Maybe if you guys had a chance to make him great for life, this is something you probably should consider.
Don't worry, Kathy, we'll do great.
I'll think about it first. General Phillips must be a normal guy, so we'll try.
Thank you. I wouldn't expect you guys to fight for your lives, but I think you're an amazing people of mine.
A turkey?
That makes no sense.
It's Thanksgiving season. You shouldn't be hunting someone yet, believe it or not.
He looks friendly.
Where is that wild turkey coming from? I wonder why.
Oh no. It's Thanksgiving.